Alright, in this video I'm just going to explain how you can duplicate and manage ads in the Power Editor. So in the first level here, this is the campaign. So this is like the folder with all your ad details in it. So you just click on the campaign you want to go into. It's going to take you into the next sector, which is the ad set. Now this is where you can edit the targeting and the demographics of your ad. In this case, we're just going to duplicate it, so you've got to make sure you have the arrow tick next to the ad that you want to make copies of. You then press this button here, and then you choose to keep it in the same campaign. Reason being is if you have the ad sets in the same campaign, it's just easier to access and compare them to one another when you do your split testing. Right, now you choose the number of duplicates you want. So as suggested in the guide, you want to have as many split tests for the number of main competitor interests. So if you've got 5 main competitors and you've ran one ad for them already, now this is the duplicate of that ad, then you want to make another 4 for the remaining competitors. So what you do is you press create, you let that load, give it a second, and now you've got the other 4 here that we just created. Okay, now the key things you need to do now is go one by one and actually click on the pencil icon here, and then if you're changing the interest, you need to come down to the detailed targeting here. So for instance, if you're doing, the example I used was the Babies R Us. So if another interest was Disney Babies, it's the first thing that came to my mind. I don't know if that's actually a competitive interest. We'll just say it is. So Disney Babies, that's what you'd change it to. You'd leave everything else the same, because remember, you're just split testing the competitors. Alright, so you leave that the same. You leave the placement, you leave the delivery, you leave the schedule. The only other thing you want to do is actually change the name up here. So this is just a copy. So you want a name that you can refer it to, and it also has the interest you're targeting. So Disney Babies. I'd actually, if this was a proper example, a real example, I'd give a correct name to it. But just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to name it there. Alright. Okay. Actually, see, there you got the name there. And you just follow that process for every single one. Then once you've done that, you go up here, review changes. It's then going to look at everything you've done. You just follow the instructions. I'm not going to go through it because these are just demo ads. If I click that, it's going to run these ads, and I don't want that to happen. But you just follow through the instructions after clicking that, and then you've got your split ads set up from there.